Laugh Records presents the very fabulous Skillet. Baby. Hey, what's going on?
There he is.
That who is?
There he is. That's my nephew right there.
Your nephew?
My nephew right there on that picture. Look at that.
What you mean this is your nephew?
That's my nephew right there, boy.
Your nephew on this picture?
Famous man, too, partner.
Yeah?
A Black Panther. That's what he is.
Black Panther.
You daggone right. You know
Yeah?
what they did, Leroy?
What is that, Skillet?
They put him in Sing Sing.
Sing Sing.
He escaped and got away.
Got away?
Got away, partner. Give it a second.
Your nephew?
You're damn right. That's my nephew.
Hell of a nephew you got there.
You know what they did, Leroy?
What is that?
They put him in San Quentin.
San Quentin.
He escaped. Got away.
Got away.
Famous man, partner.
This your nephew right here?
Yeah, you're right there. Nice looking boy, too, right there on the picture.
This here's your nephew?
Yeah, that's his picture right there in your hand.
Yeah?
You daggone right, that's the picture.
I don't see your nephew on this picture, man.
You don't see him on there?
No, your nephew ain't on that picture.
Let me see.
You look at it. Your nephew ain't on that picture.
Well, I'll be damned. That somebody's got away again.
I'm Jawed Leroy from 42nd Street.
I hear you.
I got money in my pocket and a big hunk of meat.
I like the men folk. I'm Lawanda Big Bottom. If you looking for thrills, motherfucker, I got 'em.
Harlem's my playground, just like a boy's camp. I dug you, baby, when you was leaning against that lamp.
I checked you out, Daddy, when you was shuffling up the road. I knew right then I was more woman than you could afford.
You a fine-looking chick. I think I'll take a chance. That's a whole lot of ass packed in those pants.
Just look at you, fool, juicing at the lips. If you knew what I had, baby, you turned back over flips.
Mama, you're looking good. Soft, round, and nice. To know something that cool must have a big price.
Now, I see how you talk. Man, you a real dope. If you want to live high on a hog, baby, you got to ask the price of pork.
Wow, those big tits is enough to knock a man down. With nipples like grapes in my favorite shade of brown.
Now, don't be bashful, baby. I'll speak first. You can buy me a beer to help quench my thirst.
I'll buy you a beer to help break the ice. Get your ass drunk and probably cut rate your price.
Now, if you like what you see and you like to paw it, baby, just reach in your pocket and pull out your damn wallet.
You can bet your sweet ass I like what I see. But before I touch it, please state your fee.
I like the way you talk. I know you a man of means, and it's going to cost you 20 to get in my jeans.
Wow, $20 you say? That's a whole lot of cash. But I gotta admit, honey, that's a whole lot of ass.
You better know it. It's the best in this city. Come on, baby, slip your hand in my sweater and grab hold of that titty.
Shit. You ain't just a woofing. I like what I feel. 40 pounds of tits and every ounce is real.
And that's just a sample, baby, of what you got in store. Cross my palm with green and I'll give you some more.
Oh, yeah. Baby, you just made a deal. And here's your $20. Now let's find a motel so I can see how you fuck.
Hey, baby, I know a place just down there 2 streets. Baby, they don't ask you no questions and give you clean sheets.
Well, in that case, I'll pay for the room. You go on in ahead and spread that fine ass all over the bed.
Oh, honey, you a funny looking shit. But I really don't care, because I ain't gonna see you with your head down there.
Well, here I come, mama. I see that you are ready. Cut out that puffing and blowing and hold yourself steady.
Now, you can't really blame me for getting so hot. Get off them clothes, motherfucker. Let me see what you got.
Here it is, honey. It made you blink. Grab hold all of it, baby, and say what you think.
Hot damn, what a jock. It's the world's biggest dick. 15 inches long and 8 inches thick.
Stop all that squawking. I ain't one who begs. Lay back, raise your ass, and spread open those legs.
Ouch! Ooh, shit, that hurt. Get out the goose grease. And smear some on my hole before you try to fuck me with that big black pole.
We ain't got no grease, and we're fresh out of law. So just do your duty and help me get it hard.
Damn, you mean it gets bigger than what it is now? Motherfucker, I'll give you a refund. You go fuck a cow.
I fucked a cow last week, and before that a horse. And now I want a woman, and that's you, of course.
Well, I'll give it a try. You can't ask for more. But you take it easy with that damn 2x4.
Fear not, Lawanda Big Bottom. I'll show you I got class. I'll handle with care your beautiful big ass.
Then let's get it on. I'm open real wide. Act like you the Lone Ranger, baby, and take Silver for a ride.
You got it, mama. Take a deep breath. The last horse I had, I fucked Nelly to death.
Fuck me good, baby. You better than any man before. Don't get me wrong, I'll take a little more.
What you mean more? You got it all now. If I didn't know better, I swear your ass was a cow.
Now watch your mouth, nigga. Don't hand me no shit. No cow in the world can match me tit for tit.
Wait, baby, don't be so mean. I mean, you got the biggest pussy I've ever seen.
Honey, if you stop bullshitting and get on with your fucking, I'll show you how my pussy can do some dick sucking.
Oh, yeah? Now I feel it. You got a talented box. Work it out, Lawanda. Work on that jock.
You got it, Big Daddy. How's that for contraction? I told you I'd give you a good night of action.
Shit. Your word is the truth. Pure action, then some. Grab hold of your ass, because I'm going to come.
How, baby? How? Work on my ass, baby. Tickle it with a feather. Then I can come, too. We'll do it together.
Oh, goddamn, you a trooper. Lawanda the whore. Let's have a contest and see who comes more.
Baby, you ain't got a chance, you big dick stud. Hell, I'll empty your balls, all but the blood.
Well, you'd better start swimming. My dam's gonna burst. I done got a head start. Hell, I'm coming first.
The hell you will, Leroy. I already done started. Baby, I thought you knew it the minute I farted. Gee whiz, Leroy, you flooding the moat. I feel your juice clear up to my throat.
You know I can't stop. I got no floodgate. I guess we are doomed. We done sealed our fate.
I suppose you right. It ain't too surprising. Hell, I can't see the flow and the cum is still rising.
Well, I really hate to die, but I guess we both know to drown in love juice is the only way to go.
Huh, Daddy?
I'm coming, baby.
Fuck me.
I am.
Get to me.
If you can take it, honey.
Ow!
Ow!
Fuck to me.
Ow, goddamn!
Ow, baby!
Ow, honey! As I passed by the insect hall, the insects was having an insect ball. Now the music was furnished by a cricket band. All the insects was right on hand. The bad Bart, he had a special invite. He couldn't go, he had to work that night. While the flea rolled up on a big bullpup, and you ought to heard it bad when it struck. The grasshopper hopped in, she looked about. She didn't say a word, she just hopped back out. While all the insects were filled with glee, well, the ant did the breakdown with the beat. There was a head bug, scat bug, dead bugs, rat bug, light bugs, fight bug, wrong bug, right bug, skinny bug, fat bug, thinny bug, flat bug, flies, fleas, gnats, and bees, and they all stayed back except the few that left with me. Some women are loose and some are tight. But I discovered an idea how to set things right. When you get a girl and she's too tight, Easy Does It is the name of the game. If you force it in, she could wind up lame. Get a jar of Vaseline or any substitute grease. Lube the organs well, and she should proceed with ease. If not, take hard. The battle just begun. Crawl in between her legs and sop her with your tongue. Not only does it feel good and help her unwind, if you do it long enough, she's sure to blow her mind. Her juice will flow freely if you're a good muff diver, and the hole will lava quickly as it mixes with your saliva. By now she's ready, snorting and roaring. The little lady is anxious to do some real hoeing. So lift up her legs and spread the lips wide. Before you know it, you're buried deep inside. But don't be rambunctious. It's still up to you to ensure your mate of a pleasure is true. Start with short strokes. Go from side to side. Keep a nice even temper and she'll enjoy the ride. Then pick up the action. Strike for the bottom. She'll wiggle and scream, and you know you got her. She'll thrust it up to you with wild desperation. Her box sloshy loosely with calm and perspiration. Then you get your gun, and she swoons with delight, and you will rest easily knowing never again will it be too goddamn tight.
You right, Leroy. You right all the way. You should have seen me with Claptrap Johnson the other day. Claptrap Johnson, a pile-driving fool. Blacker than a tar pit, honey, and hung like a bull. Honey, the first time I seen him was one hot summer day. His tongue was hanging out, that son bitch looking my way. Child, he sure wasn't much. He looked like a bum. His shirt was all wrinkled and his pants stained with cum. But business was bad, so I gave the son bitch a glance. Hell, as long as I could do a shit, I'd take the chance. Honey, Claptrap got the hint, and he sure looked like death, and I damn near fainted from the booze on his son bitch's breath. Honey, he's just old wino with a small welfare check and grease on his face from eating chicken necks. Ain't that a bitch? So I quoted my price, honey, and old Claptrap agreed, and we headed for my place, child, with all possible speed. Honey, I sent the son bitch to the shower. He bitched, but he went. Then I shook out my panties just to get a motherfucker to scent. Then I spread on the bed, honey, and hid my money right quick. A girl can't afford getting robbed by a trick. Then, child, I slipped out my razor in case the son bitch got rough. Honey, in case of emergency, a hoe gotta be tough. And, honey, I looked up and saw that son bitch standing there, looking like a gorilla, child, all covered with hair. From the size of his dick, I knew I'd have fun. Claptrap was a loser except for that dick. 3 feet in length, honey, and at least a foot thick. That son bitch had some dick, baby. Honey, with a head on his dick big enough to kill him, and balls like grapefruits, child, red as ripe watermelons. So I fingered my pussy that started to juicing. Hell, to take all that dick, I sure have to loosen. Then I pulled open my split, honey, a god-awful hole, and he came a-running with that big totem pole.
Pull out your refund check,
Honey, he grabbed both my cheeks and pulled them apart, and as he pushed in the head, I ripped off a fart.
Yeah.
2 strokes later, that bastard hit bottom, and I started to shiver. That motherfucker knew I got him. Hot damn, what a man. Hornier than a young buck. But I matched every stroke, and man, did we fuck.
Yeah, you're right.
The hours passed by, but it didn't matter. Hell, he flirted me twice with hot baby batter. And his son bitch never once stopped, not even to breathe. Just kept that hot saber packed in my sheath. God knows how he did it, and I really don't care. Just as long as he kept that dick hanging there. I knew I'd be sore when the scene was over, but when we were fucking, honey, my ass was in clover. He was grunting and groaning, honey. He was coming again. And I opened it wide and he stuck it all in. The juice filled my gut. My hole was overflowing. And for the first time, Claptrap was finally slowing. Honey, he let out a belch and rolled over on his back, and a cold gush of hair rushed into my crack. Honey, he walked to the bed, child, and dropped me a 10. But, honey, I couldn't take it. He was the best of all men. Instead, I said, Claptrap, you a real man of plenty. A whore's dream come true. And I gave the son bitch a 20.
Doctor. Oh, there you are, doctor. Yeah, where's your stethoscope at?
But I'm not a doctor.
Come on, examine me, doctor. You won't find nothing wrong.
But you got the
You
wrong.
won't find nothing wrong with me, doctor. Examine me all over.
This is the wrong
Where's
place.
the stethoscope at?
Huh?
Where's your rubber glove?
But I'm not a
Put
doctor.
me on the table, doctor.
Here's a damn nut.
Examine, you won't find nothing wrong.
What?
Doctor, you know what?
What is that?
I have to make love to my wife 2 and 3 times a day. Look at that hand, boy. Look at that. Ain't that something else, huh?
Yeah.
Ain't that something else, doctor? Look at that.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
yeah. Examine, you won't find nothing wrong.
But I'm not a doctor.
Where's your stethoscope at, doctor?
I ain't got that.
You know what, doctor?
What's that?
Have to make love to my secretary 2 and 3 times a day. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that something else, doctor?
You damn sure it's strong. I ain't
I know that,
lying.
doctor. If you examine, you won't find nothing wrong.
What you mean ain't
You
nothing
won't find nothing wrong, doctor.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Examine me all over. You won't find nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong.
You know what, doctor?
What is that?
Have to make love to my girlfriend 2 and 3 times a day. You examine, you won't find nothing wrong, doctor. You won't find nothing wrong.
You mean to stand here and tell me you make love to your secretary 2 and 3 times a day?
That's right, doctor, yeah.
You make love to your girlfriend 2 and 3 times a day?
That's right, doctor, yeah.
You make love to your wife 2 and 3 times a day?
That's right, doctor, yeah.
Well, young man, you better take yourself in hand.
I do. 2 and 3 times a day.
Skillet, let this girl alone. Let Lawanda alone.
Yeah.
My goodness, why you jumping on this girl? You know she ain't nothing but a girl.
Yeah, girl.
Old experienced girl.
Yeah, but I'm a girl.
Yeah, you still a damn girl.
Yeah.
I'll jump on there and whoop her. Ask anybody who I knock
Come on, Skillet.
My bad boy.
Wait a minute, just let her alone. What the hell is wrong with y'all?
He's mad because I won't let him play with my monkey.
Well, she played with my yo-yo.
I did.
You did play with my yo-yo.
Wait a minute. Hell. Man, cause you won't let him play with your monkey.
Yeah.
That's right. She played with my yo-yo.
Wait, that's cool. It's gonna cool it. Hell, let me try to find out who played with who's what. Wait, look, Wanda.
Yeah.
Now I want the truth from you.
Yeah.
Did you play with his yo-yo?
Well, I played with it a little bit.
See, I told you she played with it. See?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're right. Damn it, let him play with your monkey a little bit then.
That's right. I told her that.
Well, I told him he could play with Slick Chick.
Well, which one did he want to play with?
He want to play with the hairy hairy one.
That's a lie.
You know,
That's a lie.
the hairy one. You know damn well you want to play with the hairy one.
No, cool it
He
now.
likes the hairy one.
Just let the girl alone.
Warm, soft fur.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with you anyway. You ought to be glad to play with any monkey here as long as you're playing.
I told him he could play with the hairy one, but he said something bad about
He
it.
said something bad?
Yeah.
Well, what did he say?
He said it smelled like hell.
Now you see that? They go right in you. They go right in you.
It smelled like hell.
Yeah, they smell.
Not alone.
Yeah, it smell. Yeah, it smell. You got 2 or 3 of them, they all smell. Yeah, they smell.
Just wait a minute.
Oh, Uncle Leroy.
Wait, honey. Wait, let me try to settle this thing.
He insulted me.
Wait, that's all right if he did insult you, honey. Look, Wanda, look, baby, let me ask you a very, very personal question. Twixt you and me, you wash your monkey, don't you, Wanda?
Yes, Uncle Leroy. I wash my monkey every morning.
Well, Skillet, if you wash your monkey every morning, a monkey can't smell too bad. You know that, don't you?
No.
Well, you go and smell a monkey then.
Oh, I'm not no monkey smell.
Smell it all
Don't put your monkey in my face,
I'll
good.
smell my monkey.
Don't put your monkey in my
I'll
face.
smell my damn monkey.
Oh, my uncle's a monkey smeller.
Well, my monkey smell good.
This don't smell like no play monkey either. I'm gonna tell you one thing, Skillet, I done smelled a lot worse.
That monkey smell like hell, man. I know. I done smelled some monkeys in my... No, I ain't never get in there with you.
Uncle Leroy,
Yeah, baby.
you know what?
What is that, honey?
When I woke up from my nap this evening,
When you woke up from your nap?
yeah,
Yeah.
he was kissing it.
He was kissing it?
Yeah.
Which one?
The hairy one.
That's a lie!
Yes, he was.
Let me
He
have
was
it, let me have
kissing
it.
it. He was kissing the hairy
Good
one.
Lord.
You know damn well you kiss the hairy one.
Nasty dog, you.
Kiss it all the time. Uncle Leroy,
Yes, baby.
if you don't believe me,
Uh-huh.
just look at him.
What's wrong with him?
He's still picking the hairs out his teeth.
Boy, look at this damn place. Oh, I see everybody here. Gee whiz, how you feel, ma'am? You made it, didn't you? Husband left at home. Good. You left him there? I just might make you drop your drawers then. I'll tell you. I was in this doctor's office the other day, and some woman walked in the doctor's office, and the doctor looked at her and said, "Can I help you, miss?" She said, "Yes, doctor." She said, "There's something wrong with me." Doctor said, "Well, what is it, lady?" She said, "Well, I'm kind of ashamed to tell you." He said, "Well, look, I'm a doctor. If anything is wrong with you, you can tell me what your trouble is." She said, "Well, if I must tell you, doc," she said, "every time that I make love with my husband, I have a terrible gas attack." Doctor looked at us and said, "Miss, something sure is wrong with you." Doctor said, "Well, I'll tell you what I want you to do, lady. I want you to go down the hall, go inside the examination room, take all your clothes off, get up on top of the table, and I'll come in and look at you and see what's wrong with you." And he sat back down at his desk, and some fellow walked in there looking wild and crazy. Doctor looked at him and said, "Can I help you, sir?" He said, "Yeah, doc, there's something wrong with me." Doc said, "What is it, young man?" He said, "I don't know, doc, but every time that I make love with my wife, I start singing, and it's very embarrassing. Everybody in my neighborhood know when I'm making love." Doc said, "Mister, go down the hall, go inside the examination room, take your clothes off, get up on top of the table, and I'll come in and look at you and see what's wrong with you." And he sat back down at his desk, going through his paper, but it dawned on his mind he was sitting this fella down in that room with this strange woman. He broke out behind his desk trying to get down there to find out what was going on. He got down there, but he was just a little bit too late, because before he could get that door open, all he could hear inside that room was, "Hold that tiger, hold that tiger, hold that tiger." Everywhere you go, you see some funny happenings. A lady sent her clothes to a Chinese laundry. And when they came back, she got to looking through her clothes, and she picked up her panties and smelled them. And she discovered that there was a funny odor in her panties. The next time she sent her clothes to this cleaner, she wrote a note in there. And the note read, "Look, my name is Annie. Put more soap on panty." This Chinaman wrote her right back. Said, me name is Channy. Put more soap on Hanny.
Get on in the damn house. Get on in.
What's wrong with
I got the drawings on you at
What
least.
those damn
I got the
drawers?
damn drawings on you, woman. You got the
Damn drawers? What the hell is wrong with you? Oh,
woman, you are chipping, G-H-A-Y-P-I-G-I-O-N.
What is you talking about, fool?
Chipping on me, baby. That's what I mean.
What the hell you doing?
Woman, this is my damn house. I come home any damn time I get ready. You can't tell me when to come home. You can't tell me when to come home.
Well, you could at least phone.
Oh, so you want me to phone, huh? Want me to phone so you can straighten up, is that it? Listen, let me tell you something, woman. That woman told me down the street, Mr. Green. Miss Green right down the street said, she got a man in your house.
Oh, she just an old barricade.
I don't give a damn she's an alligator. You got a man. You're sitting down there. Come on, get the guy laying up in the bed. Laying up in my place with no clothes on. Butt naked in my own damn place. Look at that lady. Oh, this left to hurt you in your pussy. Oh, kid. Who in the hell is it?
That ain't nobody but John.
Nobody but John, huh?
That's all.
I don't give a damn who son is. I'm gonna blast him out of my
Oh, wait a minute! Oh!
He ain't even moved. Woman, you knocked him out. Wait a minute. What are you using on him you ain't using on me? Talk, woman.
Wait, Daddy.
Talk,
But I can explain.
I'll blast that hair back in the kitchen. Talk, woman, talk.
Wait a minute, Daddy. Wait a minute. I'm gonna talk to you,
Well,
Daddy.
you better tell me something.
Daddy, you know what? You know that black suit you got?
Yeah, I know my black suit, yeah.
Well, John bought that suit.
That fella laying there in my place.
Laying in your bed.
With no clothes on.
That's right.
On top of the cover.
That's right.
Laying up there in my damn place.
In your place.
Bought my black suit. Is that
Bought
it?
your black suit.
Well, I know where I'm gonna wear that black suit too. You dirty.
Daddy, no, please no.
Talk, woman, talk. Go on and talk. I mean, talk and talk face.
Daddy, you know that steak we had for dinner last night?
Yeah, I know the steak we had.
All smothered in them onions.
Yeah.
Ooh, that way out gravy.
Yeah.
And that way out cornbread. And those instant collard greens.
Baby, that was something else, wasn't it?
Ooh, Daddy, ooh.
You know, we ought to eat like that all the time.
Sure, all of that.
But don't try to sidetrack me. Talk, woman, talk.
Hey, I ain't sidetracked you.
What about it then?
Baby, John bought that steak.
He did?
Yeah.
Why you know good steak buying son of a gun? Talk, woman, talk.
Daddy, you know the payment's been behind on your Cadillac.
Anybody can be behind on a twin line Cadillac. What the hell you trying to do?
But Daddy, the payments is up to date now.
What you mean?
John made those payments on your Cadillac.
John made the last
Yeah,
payment.
made the last
Wait,
payment.
let me get this straight. John bought my black suit, is that
That's
right?
right, Daddy.
And John bought all that good steak we had the other night.
Sure
is that right,
did,
huh?
Daddy.
And John made the last payment on that damn Cadillac. Is
That's
that right?
right, Daddy.
Well, I got something I'm gonna do for John.
Oh, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna get a blanket and cover him up. I don't want him to catch cold.
Would somebody please give me a cigarette? You have to be careful when you're hustling cigarettes. A lot of comics come on the floor. They look at their watch to see how long they're gonna be on. But I don't do that. I smoke a cigarette and that way I know how long I'm on. I hustled a cigarette down in Tijuana and I was on for 4 days. This some damn good shit you got here. We had a rehearsal down here the other day, and I'm standing out there in front of the club, and some guy walked up to me smoking on a cigarette that didn't have nobody's name on it. And he taking a deep drag off his stick of stuff. He said,
Get it good, Daddy.
hey, prayers. What is that up there, the sun or the moon? And I tricked him, I said, I don't know. Dad, I don't live around here. You don't know who's smoking weed nowadays. You can't look and tell. I had a friend of mine that come out here from back home, and back there he didn't know nothing about smoking no weed. And I come out here in California and got hip. And I seen him, I said, hey man, what you doing out here in California? He said, I come out here to make some movies. I said, what movie did you come out here to make? He said, I come out here to make the movie High Noon. I said, man, I seen High Noon, but I didn't see you in it. How come you wasn't in High Noon? He said, I got so high around 8 o'clock when noon come, I didn't even know what a damn studio was. But I found out one thing since I've been out here in California. If you want to get some good stuff, get it from the police. Because they got the best. But don't mess with that Texas Ranger. The Texas Ranger is just like the FBI. Hang out with you all day, all night, smoke up all your stuff, then bust you. I know I was working a big club here in San Antonio, Texas. You know Texas. That's where men are men and the sheep know it. It was my opening night, and I'm standing there getting ready to go on the stage, and I'm nervous, trembling, hands scared. One of the band boys came over and said, Daddy, I don't know you, but I know this is your opening night. He said, look, take this stick of weed and smoke it before you go out there in front of them folks, and that way you get your nerves together. You don't give a damn whether they laugh. You. I got that weed from him, but by me being nervous, I forgot all about smoking it. I put it in my pocket. And one night, I was on my way to a drive-in movie, and I put my hands in my pocket, feeling for my money, and I felt this stick of weed. I said, oh, hell, I believe I'll smoke this before I go in the drive-in show and see what'll happen. I smoked that stick of weed, and I went on in the drive-in movie. And when I got in there, do you know that movie looked just about that size? Well, you see what had happened, I had got high and didn't know it, and had backed in and was looking through my rear view mirror. I got in all kind of trouble while I was there in Texas. You don't pay to make some of the old churches mad, I ain't lying. And they had some woman that came in there, and I thought she was gonna wreck up that courtroom. She came in there screaming and hollering, Judge, Your Honor, stop the damn court and listen to what I got to say. She said, Judge, I want a divorce from my husband, and I want you to give me that divorce right now. I didn't know he was that type of man. I didn't know he'd do all them old nasty, dirty things. Judge said, cool down, madam, cool down. You can get a divorce, but on what grounds do you want a divorce? She said, well, my husband smokes some of them little funny-looking cigarettes like this. He got some old stuffy sniff off his nose like this. He got a needle he shoot in his arm like this. She said, all right, Judge, what you think of that? Judge said, crazy. And they had one man down there in the courtroom for non-support. See, they passed a law now that when a man make a mistake, he paid for that mistake until that mistake is 18 years old. And this fella that I know has been paying for a long time, but he's right down to his last payment. And the little girl came over to pick up the money, and this son of a gun was just grinning. He said, honey, you take this money home to your mama and stand there and tell her this is the last payment, and watch the expression on her face. Little girl taking the money home said, Mama, the man told me to tell you this is the last payment and for me to watch the expression on your face. Her mother said, you go back and tell him he ain't your father and watch the expression on his face.